Ladies and gentlemen, to announce the laureate in the category of Best Medical Technology, please welcome Prix Galien USA Committee member Dr. Stephen J. Lester, Chief Medical Officer of the Mayo Clinic ASU MedTech Accelerator and Professor of Medicine, Mayo Clinic College of Medicine and Science.
Well, good evening, everyone. Well, thank you. I would just say it's my distinct honor and truly privilege to be here amongst all of you this evening, where we're really gathered together to help both recognize and award excellence in scientific innovation. And as such, gathered in this room are a collection of incredibly dynamic, creative, truly inspirational and innovative people. People who really embrace working within the shades of gray and have this unbridled optimism that there are always solutions as long as one searches for the opportunities to achieve them. So I really am inspired by all of you and your abilities to translate idealism into action and work to invent the healthcare of tomorrow. Now, many of these solutions are innovative healthcare tech innovations, where med tech solutions are evolving at rates beyond that which perhaps even more may have predicted, and have really begun to shatter the old and for the most part, I really believe, create new and better ways of doing things. Tech is reshaping modern lives. It is transforming industries. And I'm motivated truly by the notion that medical technologies can save lives, will improve the human condition, can contribute to accessible and sustainable healthcare, may provide a true equity dimension to healthcare, and therefore, importantly, change the way we both create and distribute value in healthcare. For example, and we heard some of this earlier in the sessions this morning, but many of the LMICs are low, middle-income countries. If you think about it, due to absence of really opportunity and resources, it simply bypassed the whole notion of having wired to now ubiquitously available wireless internet and technology. And similarly, they will bypass, I believe, distributed brick and mortar to distributed digital healthcare, all possible through advances in technology where innovator-led value solutions are impacting virtually every sector of the healthcare industry. I do think, though, it's important to recognize that tech innovation is truly nourished by the structured community within which it exists, a community that helps to co-evolve capabilities. And this evening, we are incredibly honored to have with us several individuals who are visionary leaders supporting the incredible growth and strength of this medtech community. So on behalf of the Galien Foundation and my esteemed colleagues on the awards committee, it is our honor to introduce to you this evening the nominees for Best Medical Technology.
The nominees in the category Best Medical Technology are Acrosoft IQ Vivity, Extended Vision Intraocular Lens, Visual Correction of Aphakia caused by loss of lens in the eye, Alcon. Zypir, treats uveitis, an eye inflammation that leads to vision loss, Bausch & Lomb. PureWick Female External Catheter, PureWick Urine Collection System, for non-invasive urine output management in female patients, Becton Dickinson and Company. Venovo Venous Stent System, treatment of symptomatic iliofemoral venous outflow obstruction, Becton Dickinson and Company. VersaCross RF Transeptal Solution, creates intraatrial communication in the heart, Boston Scientific Baylis Medical. Illuvia Drug-Eluting Vascular Stent System, a vascular stent for controlled release drug for heart valve obstruction, Boston Scientific Corporation. Space OAR View Hydrogel, a precision targeted dose administration for prostate cancer, Boston Scientific Corporation. Kala Trio, treatment of tremor symptoms, Kala Health. Barostim, treatment of heart failure with reduced ejection fraction, HFrEF, CVRX Incorporated. Edwards Sapien 3 Transcatheter Pulmonary Valve System with Altera Adaptive Pre-Stent, A transcatheter heart valve treatment for aortic stenosis disease, Edwards Life Sciences. Flow Patch FP120, a non-invasive diagnostic ultrasound device to assess blood flow in the carotid artery, Flowsonics Medical. Gamma tile therapy, surgically targeted precision radiology for brain tumors, GT Medical Technologies. Guardant 360 CDX, a liquid biopsy for advanced solid tumors in cancer, Guardant Health Incorporated. Trudesa administered via pod technology, nasal spray device to treat migraine headache, Impel Pharmaceutical. Pylarify, Pylarify injection and Pylarify AI, an AI deep learning to improve accuracy of PET scans in prostate cancer, Lantheus. LifeVac, a non-invasive choking rescue device for at-home use in adults and children, LifeVac. Prospera, an organ transplant assessment test for patients with advanced kidney cancer, Natera Incorporated. Signatera, a customized disease assay device to identify cancer relapse cases faster than current standard of care, Natera Incorporated. Endobronchial ultrasound bronchoscope, a bronchoscope device for diagnosis of minimally invasive lung cancers, Olympus America Incorporated. The JADA system, an intrauterine device to control postpartum bleeding after childbirth, Organon. Tableau hemodialysis system, an advanced wireless technology to facilitate kidney dialysis, Outset Medical Incorporated. Titan SGS, a surgical staple device for gastrectomy surgery on the stomach, Standard Bariatrics Incorporated. Visby Medical Sexual Health Click Test, a DNA-based self-test for women for detection of 3 key sexually transmitted infections, Visby Medical.
Congratulations to all the nominees. But before announcing the winner, please help me welcome to the stage a young student from the Columbia University Vagelos College of Physicians and Surgeons, Sarah Kasavji, who's coming to us as I realized that her parents and we grew up not too far from each other in Toronto, my new friend Sarah. So welcome, and please help us understand what really interests you in becoming, what we've talked about, becoming a clinical scientist in medicine. So please help us.
Thank you. The first time I was ever publicly asked that question, what do you want to be when you grow up, was at a kindergarten presentation. At 4 years old, I said I wanted to be a veterinarian, but only for healthy puppies. Looking back, I can see exactly why that was the answer I had crafted. I love dogs, and my parents had always told me that I should pursue something I was passionate about and that I would enjoy, and success would soon follow. My passion for biological sciences became clear throughout undergrad and high school, and I loved learning about the processes within the human body, and I had excitement for the many questions that remained unanswered. It wasn't until I began working in a free clinic for uninsured patients near my undergrad that I realized how much I enjoyed connecting with patients, hearing their stories, and seeing how our understanding of biology through textbooks and through the lab could have such an impact on someone's health. This year, I'm applying into general surgery and have a particular passion for oncology. This field will allow me to treat patients from all walks of life, starting in the emergency room in the clinic to the operating room until they are discharged from the hospital. And I hope that my passion for this field will help me to excel in whatever I do. Thank you again. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Sarah. I think we've heard from a number of medical students, and I think it makes us really feel comfortable that our future is bright, and it's really quite impressive to see what is coming out of this Vagelos College of Medicine and Science. And what I'd like to say is really a thank you to Dr. Vagelos for him honoring and supporting and allowing this thing to happen. And I guess what I learned today is we all need a shirt that says, "What would Roy do?" So I think we should all think about that. So here, we have the opportunity to announce the winner in the category of Best Medical Technology of the 2022 Prix Galien USA. And the winner is Cala Health for Cala Trio.
Prix Galien, thank you so much for this honor. We celebrate and share it with our patients, as well as the researchers and innovators gathered here tonight. Like all of us in this room, we are passionate about science and what innovation and science can do for people in their daily lives. At Cala Health, this means delivering bioelectronic medicines. Our founder and chief scientific officer, Kate Rosenbluth, was first captivated by the challenging unmet need of hand tremor treatments while serving as a Stanford University Biodesign Fellow. She discovered that deep brain stimulation was accessible through the peripheral nerves in the wrist and entered a clinical collaboration with Scott Delp, director of the Stanford Neuromuscular Biomechanics Laboratory. They knew they found something special when patients could be treated through the wrist, stimulating accessible nerves with a watch-like device. It was possible to stimulate the same location in the brain as DBS, or deep brain stimulation. And our vision to transform the standard of care for chronic diseases like essential tremor was born. ET, or essential tremor, is a debilitating and chronic disease affecting over 7 million Americans. The impact on people's independence cannot be overstated. Current essential tremor treatments include mostly off-label use of medications that have marginal efficacy and significant side effects. For severely affected patients, brain surgery is the final option. ET presents health challenges that reach far beyond the tremors themselves. Besides the impact on daily activities, such as eating, writing, and dressing, people with ET suffer from depression, anxiety, and social isolation, and have emotional trauma of losing their confidence and independence. This impact on people's independence cannot be overstated. New research demonstrates that our Cala Trio has a viable treatment option for ET. 50% of patients experienced a twofold improvement in tremor power with month-long use, and 88% of those with severe tremors experienced significant tremor reduction. Our goal is to merge innovations in neuroscience and technology to transform the standard of care for chronic disease. We plan on leveraging Cala's technology in treating additional neurological, cardiac, and psychiatric conditions. In closing, this recognition from the Galien Foundation is incredibly gratifying and humbling for the entire team at Cala Health. But the true reward is seeing our Cala Trio patients living their fullest life every day and having the freedom to do the things they truly love. Thank you again, and congratulations to all the nominees. Together, we are truly advancing the human condition.
Well, once again, obviously the winning team wasn't able to be with us here tonight. But I think what I'd like to just say is what really inspired the committee for this selection was what we just heard, that innovative finding, that deep brain stimulation that generally was through the implant of an invasive device could be accessible through the peripheral nerves, through the wrist. And then they actually created a non-invasive wearable. So they found a way to treat some patients without requiring brain surgery. And I think then this is just an example of how some of the medtech solutions that we see are really contributing to the evolution of what we mentioned earlier, more distributed, broadly stated digital healthcare. So once again, congratulations to Cala Health.